Hi guys, I'm Roxanne Hoy. I'm a fashion design instructor, and today we will be working on the basic bishop sleeve. Hopefully you can follow along and we'll see how it turns out. Thank you for joining. So to get started with this pattern, we will need our basic sleeve pattern because everything we're going to be doing will derive from this pattern. Okay, so please take your pattern out and trace the whole thing again so we can get started. Now that we have traced the whole sleeve pattern, we will now start doing the marking, because in this procedure we will be slashing and opening, so this will allow us to do more gathering onto the bottom of the sleeve. So what I will do first is on the front side of the sleeve, I will go up. I will mark it 1 1/4 inches up. Okay, just eyeball it and mark it. And then on the back part of the sleeve, I will go up 1 inch away. Okay, so from here to there, that's 1 inch. And then from the front, it's from here to here is 1 1/4 inches. Okay? And the next marking we are going to do is at the hem of the sleeve. So the bottom part of the sleeve, we will need to find the center between the center marking itself. So for the front part, we will need to look for the center part. Okay. There. And then so I marked it, and now we're going to connect from the top to the bottom. Make a line. Now that we have connected the line for the back to the bottom and then front to the bottom, we connected the markings together. For the hem part, we will add at the bottom. We will add at the bottom part an extra 3/4 because we're trying to make it more flouncy and more billowy at the bottom, so there's more space also. So draw a line there. If you can see that, let me just put that. And then here, just continue down. Together with all the lines, continue down as well. You'll need that. There. So this new line at the bottom will be your new hem for the sleeve. We are going to add in the sleeve slit for the bottom hem part, so there's leeway for you to enter when you unbutton the cuff area of the sleeve. Okay, so find in the back side, find the near the center front and the other line that we added for the back, find the center of it and then draw a 3-inch line from the new hem and up. And then do 3 inches. So that will be the sleeve slit. Alright? So again, I'm going to show you up close. So that's the sleeve slit. So it's towards the back side of the pattern, if you can see it clearly. Alright, so this is the center, and then this is the side of the back. So remember, we made that new line, which we're going to cut later on and open it. And then for the sleeve slit, it's between the center and the new line for the back. Okay. Now, the next step is to measure your hem of the sleeve, because you want to know how big your cuffs are going to be at the bottom. Alright? So don't forget to measure it. It's very important that you do so. Get the right measurement and stick with it. Alright. So I'll just write down what my hem is so I don't forget. So you can do that too with yours. You don't need to copy my measurement because it depends how many millimeters off your pattern is. So go by your pattern, okay? Follow your pattern and the measurement that you're just following the procedure with, and go with it. Okay, next step, we're gonna get another paper because we're gonna make the cuffs. So with the measurement that we got from the sleeve hem, we're gonna transfer it into the new paper, and let's draw a line first. So from the measurement that I got, drawing it in the middle so I can show you guys. So there, and then I'll just square down just a bit, not the whole thing. Alright. Square it down. Okay, so we don't know yet how thick it's gonna be or the width of it's gonna be. I would like it to be a bit more prominent, so maybe we can do it 2.5 inches wide, or 3 inches would be nice also. So let's do 3 inches instead. It'd be very nice and billowy, and you can see how it will fit. That, just draw a line across there, and then with that you just need your grain line so you know like the position of your fabric and how you're going to cut it towards the grain line, the selvage of the fabric. Alright, so that's important. Now you have that, and then seam allowance all around is 1 centimeter. So you're going to be cutting 2 of this for the face side and the inside, the facing. Okay? Next step, I will be cutting out the new lines that we added from the new hem to the top. Okay? Don't cut the center part. We still need that. So we're just doing a basic one. We're not making the ultra voluptuous one. So we're just still practicing with the basic one first. So we're slashing the line so it can open up so we can have more volume to the sleeve bottom. So as you can see, the top part of the armhole area, we're not touching that because we're leaving that alone so it can just fit into the basic sleeve armhole. So now that's open, we will add in paper, but we can just open it, just so this is the paper I have ready. Okay. Just a bit more, and then talk you guys fold over there. This one, just slide it inside. That would fit, and then tape it down. Now that we have taped the paper down, and remember, you have to make it flat so everything is properly placed down. We'll do the other side now. So we're going to cut it, and then we're going to slash it and open and insert the piece of paper as well inside. That way we have a more billowy bottom of the sleeve. Then I'm going to open and insert the paper. Now that we have opened up the back side of the sleeve, we are going to now connect the lines that are separated for the hem. So we're going to blend it in, and we're going to use the curved ruler. But with the curved ruler, I would not use more of the curved side, just more on the gradual, because you're just trying to blend in the lines, okay? You're just trying to blend them in together into one whole piece, right? So slow and easy again. Don't overdo it. There we go. So now it's one whole sleeve, and then seam allowance all around 1 centimeter. Now that we cut out the sleeve and cuff patterns, I labeled it the name. So basic bishop sleeve, it's a size 8. I placed cut 2, but then we're just making a sample of one sleeve, so just cut one piece. And then for the sleeve cuff, cut 2 pieces. I placed 4. I made a mistake there. I placed 4 because in case later on I want to use this again, it's there for me to use. So I would know how many pieces I would need to cut out. So for the sleeve cuff, only cut 2 for the face and interfacing side. Alright? Now that we're able to cut the pattern, the bottom part, we're going to cut the slit, and then before that though, we're going to put seam allowance of 1/4 in both sides of the slit. Alright? So let me show you closer how that looks. So as you can see, alright, so 1/4 here and 1/4 here, and I stop where the marking stops, the 3" of the slit. Alright, because we're gonna clean it out by making a bias tape finishing. So with the bias tape, it will look nice and neat. It's very different from a placket, a sleeve placket. So this is more for delicate fabrics.